So I'm delighted to be with Julie Hogbin this morning via Zoom. So huge thanks to Zoom, first of all, for creating the software, which is relatively easy to use most of the time. Touch wood. Julie, I don't know if you're in the UK or US, because you're more in the US at the moment, um, or looking at your Facebook profile. So do you want to explain to listeners who you are, and a little bit more about the US as well? What's brought you to the US?
Yeah, definitely. So who am I? So my name's Julie Hogbin. I've been around since in this industry, as in property, personal development, big time, since 2011. Before that, I've worked with over 20,000 leaders in the leadership consultancy type world, so teaching people how to lead well. And I still do some of that under the guise of conscious leadership. But on the property front, Brendan sort of asked me what I'd done in the last year. And the last year, I've done an awful lot more learning. So I've now qualified with Genius U, the Entrepreneurs Institute, for their wealth dynamics and talent dynamics. So if anybody wants to talk to me about that, please do. I've invested this year. So this year, property-wise, what have I done? I was thinking about this and thinking, what have I done? Because the year's gone.
Very quick, yeah.
Yeah, it seems to have sped past. I've invested with my partner Stuart Pask in a game lodge in South Africa, as you do on occasions. What else have I done this year? I've got more HMOs under my belt. I manage them for other people as well as manage them for myself, own them for myself, and I also operate rent to rent for landlords that are just tired. I don't advertise that. They come to me through word of mouth reputation. So I've taken on a couple more of them. I'm helping another investor with her HMO portfolio, helping them get out of a bit of a sticky situation, finding them more tenants, all sorts of that sort of stuff. And this year I've also managed, or I now manage, a commercial unit. Now, again, interestingly, I pay for my education and I get a lot of it for free. So managing a commercial unit, because I've got storage there, has allowed me to learn far more about commercial unit and actually get paid for it at the same time, interestingly. What else have I done this year? I've moved. No, I moved last year. And I'm
You've heard some quite amazing people, though. Is that right?
oh yes, yeah.
Who,
From the
who?
American side of things, I went to a conference. My partner's got land and property in America, and we go to a conference annually. We've done the last two, and we went again for the third year this year. And it's a conference where you can learn from celebrities. The stage is just full of them over the 6 days we were there, which is a long conference. It's about 20 hours a day, basically, but you
Sure.
learn a lot. So I've listened to people like I'll just choose some perhaps more well-known names for the UK market, because these are basically American.
Yeah, sure.
Charlie Sheen. So, he was earning 2.25 million an episode for Two and a Half Men, or whatever that program was called. Never watched it. And through his addictions and lifestyle, basically got the sack, lost all his money. But he's up on stage sharing his journey, his learnings from being top of the tree to now not, which was very interesting. And the man was hilariously funny and so humble in his own way. Mel Gibson, his belief in passion of the Christ. Nobody would make it. Nobody would back it. Nobody would distribute it. So he put his own money in it. Cost him something like 35 million, but he box officed 1.3 billion because he had the belief in that film. And he's again a normal bloke. He was up on stage, little man, big little pot belly, big grey bushy beard. But both of those two, because we got our photos taken with them,
Mm,
both of those two, for all of their fame, their celebrity status, were normal people who just wanted to talk to you. I had a conversation with Mel Gibson about living in the UK. Normal conversation with a normal person. I mean, really interesting. And then perhaps the other one, Gene Simmons, lead singer with Kiss, marketing machine like I've never met. Everything he does is branded, trademarked, registered. He has the intellectual property on it. Everything from his baseball caps to his sunglasses to his logo. I mean, everything. The man is an absolute marketing phenomenon. And I have no idea, but probably makes more money out of that than his songs. Who knows?
I was going to say, did am I right in saying, was it George Ross?
Yeah, George Ross.
That's the name which really came to my mind. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not really a music person as such, sports definitely. So when I saw that name, George Ross, I thought, wow, George Ross got nothing to do with sports, it's politics.
Yeah.
Julie, I'm going to catch up with you in more detail in
Yeah. Of course.
January, and my listeners can catch up with you as well, because you're
Yeah.
coming along to my summit on
Yes.
Saturday, January the 20th at the Crown Plaza, Blackfriars. I was
Yeah.
going through the numbers last night. It's about 108 or 109 actually. I forgot to add someone onto that particular list.
No,
But
that's good.
so that's the Crown Plaza Blackfriars. You know, people asking me, am I doing another event in June? And to be fair, I'm not sure. It's a short answer.
Okay.
Um, so it may just be this one-off event this year. Well, who are you looking forward to, or what are you looking forward to, or what was your experience of the previous summit?
The previous summit was full of really useful information, and I do think any tidbit you get from whatever conference you attend makes you think differently about something that you can do. And if just one piece of information lands to enable you to do something different or something more, it's worth going. And I think your particular summit, there's some really good people speaking, and there's some really good people in the audience there attending. So for anybody that's sort of sitting on the fence about going or not, go, because you get far more from an event, from a one-day event, that you're putting on, Brendan. And I really appreciate the work that goes behind that. You get far more from a one-day event than just the people that are talking.
Sure.
The networking, the connections, the re-engaging to build relationships with people. And at the beginning of the year, I think it's an absolutely, I mean, in a lot of respects, everybody should come, because at the beginning of the year, straight after Christmas, New Year, what an ideal time to go and reinvigorate yourself, to go out there and do more, to give yourself that kickstart, and perhaps meet that one person that'll
Look,
enable you to do whatever it is you want to do.
just
I
what?
think everybody should attend.
Sure. Just one short question.
Yeah.
So, from the conference you attended, a 6-day conference, so mine's just a 1-day event
Yeah.
compared to 6 days. What golden nugget can you share about? You said it's not just the speakers, it's about the people in the room. So what golden nugget can you pass on to people about how to connect?
My golden nugget, smile, be you, and talk to people. Don't just thrust a business card in somebody's hand. I see it the world over. Talk to people and really connect. Listen, ask questions. Even if you're new to an industry, get in a group of people that are talking and just listen. Don't be the wallflower.
Sure.
And ask questions. And if you're nervous, just go up to somebody that's got a smile on their face. I will always have a smile on my face, because they will help you. They'll talk to you if you're nervous, and if you're not, just connect with who you want to connect with. Talk to people.
Julie, I won't see you before Christmas unless you're at the upcoming Christmas party, which I'm helping promote. Not spending too much time on it, because at the moment I'm focusing on the summit. So there's a Christmas party with Crowd With Us. It's not a million miles from you.
Oh, isn't it? Where is it?
Well, I say it's not a million miles. It's in Eltham.
Oh, well, that's really close.
So it's this coming Wednesday. I will send you a message
Yep,
on Facebook later today, and if you can come along, it's from 6 to I think 8:30 in the evening. So thank you,
Yeah,
and
you're more than welcome, Brendan. If I
thank
don't
you.
see you on Wednesday, have a fabulous Christmas and New Year, and I'll see you in January.
You too. But I'm sure I'll see you on Wednesday. It sounds like though.
If I
Thanks,
can get there
Julie.
in Eltham, definitely. I can drive there.
Okay.
Or get a cab.
Well, thank you, and thank you to the listeners as well.
Yeah, you're more than welcome. Thank you, everybody. Have a
Thank you.
fabulous Christmas. Take care.